village. This will be the place where the tribe makes a home during the dry season. Simbani. The Simbani have been living on the savannah since the world began. We travel with our cattle with the seasons. Now is Kusi when the south wind blows and we live at the edge of the jungle. Soon it'll be Mavuli, the season of the little rain. We will be moving our village and our cattle to the west when that season comes. Next is Miss Imu when the sun is in the north, south and the north wind blows. It'd be very hot then and we move to the mountains. Last will come Masika, the time of the big rain. Then we will be moving to the high savannah to the north. Thus we be traveling for Mwaka, the turning of the seasons, and come back to here. Cattle. Cattle be the center of the Simbani world. They be our wealth and our life. You cow people. The savannah is all around us, from the edge of the jungle to the edge to the mountains to the edge of the world. Here we Simbani make our home. We call him Manjoni or whatever, Mr. M.
Maybe it's
one who waits and watches.
J.
I be watching over the village while the sun is in the sky.
That's not the guy that you wanted to.
No.
Or the person.
Okay, you can see it's slightly starting to subtly change. Oh, let's take a look at the time. Yeah, you can see it's starting to become sundown.
Is there something to do at night?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. So let's just go over here. Yeah, here you can see it's starting to get darker.
Mm-hmm.
Now with some of these, like the shadows, that probably still stays there, even though technically at night you probably shouldn't be seeing shadows. So.
Well, the sun isn't quite down though yet. Though.
Yeah, but I mean, once it is, I mean, here it's just more of a.
Okay, winkers.
The color is cycling and changing.
Uh-huh.
So it just makes everything darker. Or they add some ways of trying to make things darker. Or a mask or something like that. Yeah. So, Hero the Keta, you be seeing many new things in people. Maybe you learn more about them here. Simba says, ha-ba-ba, ha-ba-ba-ba. Maybe somebody's waiting for you, Hero.
There was some weird thing about Simba-ing too, or something like he did. I don't know.
It's about Simba. Simba me, Simba me.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the VGA version, you try to talk to him. He gives like some long explanation about stuff.
Why would you eat a poor rabbit? I don't know. I wouldn't eat a rabbit.
She wants her chocolate bunny.
Oh,
Simba says,
she's talking about the rest of her chocolate Easter bunny there. AC White Raven.
Mama, mama. Rocky.
Unfortunately, like with Winkers, she had like dental work for 2 weeks and she couldn't eat her chocolate bunny during Easter time. She's making up for lost time.
The savannah be the Simbani home. The grasslands feed the cattle. The savannah be home to many dangers. The dangers maybe feed on you if you are not wary.
And AC White Raven wants some bunny too?
Yeah. There may be many things wanting to eat you. The best advice I give you is fight when you have to, run when you can. There be no glory in being dead.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Always be using your brains out in the savannah. Rest when you be tired. Do not sleep without a fire, and watch out for traps. Missouri, Zimba threw his first spear today. It's not be much, but he will be a fine warrior. We did too. Simba be growing plenty fast. Soon when he run, no one be catching him. The warriors of the Sibani be the warriors of the tribe. The warriors must be very brave, very strong, and very smart, or they be very dead. The elders of the Simbani be the brains of the tribe. They be older, so their brains grow smarter. Elders are the husbands and the herders. The Labian is the leader of the tribe. The Labian must be strong, smart, and respected by all. He listens to the words of the elders and then tells the tribe what to do.
Okay.
Enough already. So now we're gonna go meet the person that we.
Sometimes there's supposed to be a.
The guard boggers the way.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
Let me guess, it's Katrina.
Okay, maybe it'll be some other time. So let's.
So we do another fun day of exercising. No. Sleep until the morning. AC, did you see the Pringles? Barbecue. I'm just showing it sideways because I had it backwards. Barbecue, AC White Raven. Barbecue Pringles this time. I know. Want some?
Mine.
Phew. Did you catch them? They're crumbles mostly, actually, so it's a lot. When you see me just like chewing, a lot were broken. I think like the maximum is like 14. You're gonna buy some tomorrow. Nice.
He just flips off.
So Winkers, way to rub it in AC White Raven's face that chocolate bunny tastes good. You stole the cookies from the cookie jar, Winkers. All right.
Okay, let's see if...
Yeah, for shame.
Here we go.
I tell not. Haha. Welcome, Princess Shamir. It is not often the Zabani have such a guest. I be the storyteller of the Zabani. I will be most interested in learning more about you and your adventures. I am certain they will make an interesting story. You see a dignified looking and friendly Simbani.
See a friendly little elf.
You greet the storyteller. It'll indeed be an honor to deal with one so polite and knowledgeable in the customs of our other peoples. You tell the storyteller about your adventures in Shapir. Asante, hero of Shapir, I can't find many stories in the words you tell. Stories be many things. Stories be lies. Stories be truths. Stories be quests. Stories be ways of looking at the world with different eyes. If you have a story I have a story for you. If you wish to hear it, it be the story of a magic drum. I give you this story. There was once a people, a proud people, a peaceful people, a people who had no enemy. Yeah, then one night a thief stole into their village and stole their magic spear. Now people have an enemy. Now people can have no peace. And who be this enemy? Who be the thief who stole the magic spear? That is not known. Then the next day a warrior was found in front of the village of these people. That warrior was dying. That warrior have in his hand a magic drum. That warrior have on his lips a name. That name be Leopard Man, and the warrior, he died. See, how did they come out bad? These be the questions of the warrior. Why did the warrior have the magic drum? Why did the warrior say Leopard Man? Why did the warrior die? I have given you this story. Now questions are yours to do with what you want. You will. The Simbani people have many stories. Do you wish to hear the story about the warrior woman? Mia says Yuhara, right? Yep. I'll give you the story. There once was a warrior, a mighty warrior, a proud warrior, a warrior who was also a woman. Now this warrior, who was a woman, wanted to have a baby. A baby must have a father. A father must have a wife. A wife cannot be a warrior. This is the way of the warrior's woman's people. So the warrior woman leave her people. She traveled very far. She traveled where a warrior can be a wife. The people miss this warrior woman. The people miss her strength. The people miss her courage. And the people miss her words. Then one day, the warrior woman comes back. At her side is a small child, yet the woman is still a warrior. Will the people learn that a warrior woman can be a wife? Will the people learn that the warrior woman can still be a woman? Will the people learn that it be wrong to call a person one thing or another, but not both? You put too much baking, using the wrong flour, too much flour. Ooh. Well, I hope you learned your lessons then. Too much baking soda, too.
Well, so what type of flour? Like a strong flour versus a more of a standard all-purpose flour?
I've given you the story. Now the questions are yours to do with what you will.
Okay.
Oh, that was the same one.
Yeah. Okay. Storyteller.
A storyteller be to the open the mind and the heart of the listener. A storyteller knows no answers, only questions. Do you wish to hear a new story? I give you this story. Once there was a thief. This thief was very skilled thief. This thief could hide so no man could see him. This thief could sneak so that no man could hear him. The thief lived in a village. It was a quiet village. It was a peaceful village. It was a village where everyone was a friend to the other. Then one day, the thief decided to steal from his own village. The thief snuck into someone's hut and stole something. The thief was so quiet that no one could hear. The thief was so sly that no one could tell he was the thief. Now the village be not a quiet village, for everyone accuses the other of being a thief. Now the village be not a peaceful village, for everyone thinks another is the thief. And now the village have no friends, for every man may be an enemy. Did the thief gain something by stealing, or did he lose? I've given you the story. Now the questions are yours to do with which you will. Also, peanut and honey cookies is not a good combination unless you buy them from the store. And sometimes just because I want cookies, we buy them from the store because even though you have a recipe, it doesn't always work out. May your life be filled with good stories.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can. You don't get to. Okay. Yeah, I don't get to see the leader too often, so. All right, we got to meet the storyteller, so that's good. Ari. Yeah, okay, hello. Goodbye. All right. Let's go down to this interesting looking pool. Okay, let's. It doesn't keep that. It's annoying. Okay, let's do that spell.
Oh boy.
Big ant.
Is that an ant? It sure is. Well, that's our first fight of the game. He's dead though. Has he got anything on him? Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Well, you get the idea. You don't find anything useful.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with that. Nothing on him. Vitality, strength. All right.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing I don't care for about this game as much as the other is that music after a fight is annoying. Kind of these very discordant.
As you
notes.
approach this pool of bubbling water, you feel a serenity and peace. This is where we're safe. You drink from the cool, clear water. It has a slightly sweet taste and tingles in your mouth.
Okay, let's see if we have a
Bottle. You have your water skin.
okay, we have 5. Okay.
So if you fill it, then your water skin.
From the pool of peace. It
Tastes
looks
like water. It smells like water, but it tastes like ginger ale. You fill your water skin again, and now you have 80 quarks as well. There's a strong aura of magic here, particularly near the large rock. You mean the... Oh, I was like, you mean like the lion? You have a bad habit of dozing off during Ruin Lore 101, but this is the one you remember. It's the symbol for peace. The pool of bubbles. As you pat its soft fur, the cheetah seems to purr. Trees shade the pool.
Okay, we got some nice fancy water.
Oh.
Okay, just must click there.
So is this just a day of seeing if there's anything to kill?
Very interesting looking rock formation.
They tell you not to wander all the way back to
Rocks here form a small alcove where some very interesting looking plants are growing. On the far side, you see some animals watching over the plants. They look to be like meerkats with wings. That must be meerbats.
meerbats. The vine is covered with ripe and bright fruit.
Yeah, let's see if this was it. You retrieve the fruit with your magic grapnel and place both carefully away in your pack.
Whipping out your famous Explorer guidebook, you identify the creature as a meerbat. Is that a meerkat and a bat got together and
Yep.
in interesting rock formation? Who knew, right? Is that a real thing? Who knew? We always did. The meerkats are kind of like little rodents, so. I think that'd be scary as hell. So do you have something that irritate them to make, that so you, like the rock formation you're trying to get into, is that just to pick up some fruit or venomous vine fruit? You worked hard to get this, but I wouldn't eat it. That's all I would say. That is what paraphrased it. I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
It's day 6. We're moving through the days pretty fast out here too.
Yeah, especially when you're out there, it zooms by pretty quick. Okay.
Are you going to be camping out there?
Camp now, build a fire, of course.
Yeah, you got to be a hero. Got to build a fire. Use your tinderbox.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to
magic,
be.
You can cast.
Or you're going to be somebody's bait tonight. And you can sleep comfortably on the ground, no problems.
Yeah.
You hear the strange noise approaching from the west. Is it what are the monsters out there in Centaurs or oh no, who is this? This looks too friendly.
Arnie!
With incredible reflex action, the Earth Pig narrowly avoids the almost certain death as he ducks the attack of a violet giraffe. Did you see the size of those things? Those purple giraffes sure get big around here. New around here, huh? Bet you never seen an Earth Pig before. Arnie's the name. Arnie Sacknewson. Diggins the game. I'm a miner, you know. Yes, one of the world-renowned aardvark miners. Remember our slogan, we dig Earth Pigs. Catchy, ain't it? So here I am hunting giant ants to bring back to the mines. Do a lot of it, you know, hunting, that is. I bet I've explored every inch of the East Fricana. I know every ant hole and termite mound there is, from the savannah to jungle. Well, make yourself at home. This is the most unique person you've ever met.
Agreed.
You greet the Earth Pig. Hello, human. Hope you don't mind me sitting here a bit, getting to be a mite thirsty, what with hunting giant ants and all. The savannah's kind of peaceful at night, except for all those purple giraffes and green hippos. They get worse as it gets near to daytime. Think it has something to do with my drink? Yep, they're attracted to it. I'd offer them some, but I'm afraid I'll never get rid of them then. So anyway, the savannah. Well, except for the Simbani village, Tarna, the magic pool, and the venomous vines, there's not much to the savannah except grass and trees. Rocks and monsters and giant ants and termites and purple giraffes and fluorescent green hippos. Don't have much to do with the Sabani. They aren't much interested in gold and gems. Did you say stockings and bondage? They just care about cows. They ask about the Sabani village. Anyway, we aardvarks come to Tarna once a year to trade off the worthless gold and gems for pots and pans and bottles and things. Aardvarks don't need much, but we do like a few amenities.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet
You
mice.
got it, Winkers. Somewhere to the southeast of Tarna is a group of rocks which surrounds the venomous vines. Don't get too close or the vines will get ya. If you don't watch out, they're gonna get ya.
Let me think. The magic pool is somewhere around the Simbani village, if I remember correctly. Peaceful place to stay.
But giant ants avoid the place. Not much point in me going there seeing as much how I'm hunting ants. Is there something else to ask him? I mean, you were sleeping, right? We aardvarks mine most anything that comes out of the ground. Termites, diamonds, gold. Of course, gold and gems aren't worth as much as a good termite, but you can tell a human that. They'd rather have the gold. Can you imagine that? Yep. Oh, I suppose you could, being human and all. Funny things, you humans. Yup, there's a jungle out there full of strange creatures and weird plants. Gotta really watch your step in the jungle. You never know if you're about to step on something or something's about to step on you. Besides, all the jungle looks alike except for the giant tree and the waterfall and the leperman village and the lost city. Oh, okay. Yes, sirree. This one humongous tree. I've explored it once. That's my job, explorer. That's why they call me Uncanny Arnie, you know. Don't suppose you did at that. At any rate, one night I decided to climb that giant tree to see what was what. Didn't see much, just some strange glowing lights and a bunch of plants. Not an ant to be found. Well, if you keep traveling to the east, you can't miss the waterfall. Can't cross it neither. There's supposed to be some people that knows their ways to cross, but I never met them. Well, this is just hearsay and speculation, but there's supposed to be a tribe of shape-changing humans living out in the jungle. I never actually seen the village, though. I've seen the leopards men at times, though I ignore them. They usually ignore me. Lately, though, they've been a bit upset about something. They started taking pot shots at me with their magic. So mostly I avoid the jungle. Out in the jungles, way east of the waterfall, lies the ruins of a lost civilization. There's not much left there except the buildings and some ape men living in them. Nowadays, I've seen some really strange things there. Didn't get close enough to make anything out, though. Couldn't get across the waterfall. Earth pigs don't have much to do with water. Gets a fur wet.
So I mentioned that the retitling of this game was From Wages of War to Seekers of the Lost City. Mm-hmm. And so there's your first reference of the Lost City. But as I mentioned, they never seem to have like another version of this game out. So
you never go to the Lost City?
You do, but you just don't see, the game really being relabeled, or at least no boxes that say it. I think maybe in Quest for Glory 4, if you say like about, and it might mention previous games, it might call it that, but...
Okay, so aardvarks, we earth pigs are good at digging. That's why we took up mining. We dig up diamonds and gold all year round and sell them in Tarna when the caravans come. Haven't seen any caravans lately, though. Must be all that trouble out at the Lost City. At any rate, we aardvarks pretty much mind our own business. Mind our own business. Get it? It's a minor joke. Ha 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 ha. AC White Raven. Out in the jungle, a ways east of the waterfall, lies the ruins of a lost civilization. There's not much to do there, and they've got ape men.
Yeah. Okay, we've heard that. Trouble.
A couple months ago, we earth pigs felt a tremor in the force. Magical force, that is. Aardvarks are real sensitive about tremors, Comes off of being close to the earth and all. Anyhow, there was a magical disturbance, which means trouble to miners. Never know when a hole will collapse because of some a dang disturbance. So the Aardvark Alliance sent someone out to investigate. Who are they gonna call? Arnie, of course. Arnie Snacknewson, world famous explorer. So I climbed down from the mountains to see what I can see. Well, I didn't see much happening until I got near to the old lost city. Lots of strange things going on, weird lights, ugly monsters sort of thing. Looks to be pretty much above ground, though. Not likely to affect the Aardvark minds. This, well, I'd offer you some, but I don't think you can handle it. You see, it's distilled from giant ants. It's a special recipe, I know. I call it my formic formula. Formic acid. Ants, don't they teach you anything in school these days? Funny how them purple Jurama thingies only come out at night, ain't it? Wonder where they go in the daytime. Kinda hard to hide, particularly with glowing pink spots giving them away. He's quite the character, isn't he?
He's fun. There's a couple of other fun little Easter eggs and stuff that can pop up, but I think that's everything. So he's mostly informational.
He's not going to be beneficial to our story.
He's useful to learn more about the game.
You tell the Earth Pig good night. Okay, I can take a hint. You want to go to sleep, right? Not interested in talking to an Earth Pig, right? You humans are all alike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw, why can't he just stay at the camp? We were so lonely. All right, but we do need to sleep. He could have slept near us. Okay. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. On day 6, 7...
You see a fire.
Yeah,
forget it.
The fire. Leave it on. Leave it going. Only you can stamp out savannah fires. Your unattended campfire quickly sets the grassland. and really burns you up. Smokey the elephant says, "Put out that fire or I'll sit on you, Tusk." This has been a test of the emergency death broadcast system. In the event of a real death, you would now be dead. Unfortunately, this was only a test.
I just wanted to show that real quick.
Okay, maybe this time we'll stamp out the fire.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to be a bad thing. I did. I knew it was going to be a bad thing. I mean, what could be wrong with leaving a fire going in the middle of the hot savannah? One small breeze, that's what could be wrong. You going back to Tarna?
Yeah, I mean, you can, or you can wander around.
Isn't Rakesh going to wonder why the hell you're back in Tarna when you're supposed to be dealing with the leopardmen?
Have you talked to these guys?
I guess not. Tarna is the finest kingdom in all the world. Our kingdom is ruled by the bravest and wisest liontaur in all, Raja San Tarna. I'm proud to serve under such a ruler. We liontaur are noble. Yeah, I think I've gone through this. Tarna's gates are always open, save in the time of war. This is the main entrance to the city, but we never went to the main entrance. There has not been a war here in years. When liontaurs go to war, the enemy runs in fear. The last creature that dared to fight us were the demons. There are no demons in all of Tarna, you think. Demons are some sort of magical creature. We defeated them easily. What do you know of demons, Cubbling? The demons were here before your time. Demons are vicious fighters, and many great warriors were killed by them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The city is the finest in all the land.
Yeah. About the only one.
My name is Azarka Sim. Tarna is both the name of the city and our kingdom. We are under the rule of Rajasa Tarna. Tarna is the center of trade between all beings in this region. Our bazaar is filled with people and items from all over. The bazaar is downstairs from the Western Garden. You will find it.
You will find it. You can't miss it unless you're Chad.
No.
Our kingdom extends from the mountains to the north, to the west, to the cliffs on the world's edge, to the south, the sands of the Azure Sea, to the east. He has ruled this city for 12 years. He became king when his sire's son, Rakesh, abdicated. I thought there was some that said he was 15, but Rakesh was a great liontaur leader and much honored by all beings here. Who can respect and honor one who deserted our people? I honor Rakesh as Sarka. He did not desert Tarna, but left honorably. It was a day of great sadness to all of us when Rakesh Tarna left the throne. Abdication. First time in the history of our people that a ruler has stepped down from the throne without a challenge, because he was too cowardly to face a challenge. Do not speak what you do not know. You were but a cub when Rakesh gave his throne to Raja. I served under Rakesh, and I would proudly serve under him again. Then why did he run off from Tarna after the demons were defeated? It is said that he was bound by honor to seek the demons and destroy them. It is said that Rakesh still seeks the demons still. Well, he will find no demons here.
The demons were fierce magical monsters that sought to destroy our Tarna. Only with the magic of Krisha, Mar, Asha, and the power of Rakesh's sword were the demons defeated. I am a warrior. I have no knowledge of realm of magic. Rakesh stood before us in battle with his sword held high. The sword was bathed in blue flame. Most demons fled from him. Those that didn't were destroyed by Rakesh. Krisha Mar Asha is indeed the mother of magic. And yet magic isn't encouraged. To become the king of Tarna, a male liontar must challenge the current king. He must prove himself worthy by undergoing tests chosen by the Council of Judgment, and then he must fight the current king to death. The Council of Judgment consists of the 6 of the wisest of the liontar females. They are the ones who make the law. The ruler of our land is called the kings. The gates are always open. We guards are here to maintain the safety of the city. Yeah, I think that's repeat. In my memory, there are about only 2 times that the gates were closed. Guards of the city are all proven warriors. You get a warning or something like that?
Yeah, thunderstorm.
Yeah. I am Shraka Sim Raj. Sim means son of the clan in our language of our people.
Okay. Cute.
So you're really necessary to come back here?
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else for us to do.
Welcome, young hero. You will find us in the back parlor. Welcome back. I hope you have found your stay with Simbani to be pleasant. It's only been a day. What the hell are you doing here? It's good to see you again, Princess Shapir. I had spoken with Raja while you've been gone. He refuses to believe in any talk of the demons and is impatient for the vengeance against the leopard men, despite all I could say. I have worked much magic while you were away. Yeah, but you did. Still, I have no real evidence that there are demons here. Still, there was something to the far east which draws away my powers. Yeah, you greet Rakesh and Krisha. So far, I hope you've enjoyed your adventures so far.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Now get out. You tell about the things you've done so far and